The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Shawn.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. It's July 26th. It's 5:31 in the morning. And Steph, I just want to know, because Fort McMurray is so long and dragged out, did that storm hit Gregoire the other day?
Oh, you're
yesterday?
so sassy. I love that you always shorten these words. I actually wasn't in Greggy when the storm happened, but when I did get home, everything was wet, so it must have.
All right. Yeah, that was out of nowhere, hey?
Yeah, and it was funny because I was sitting at Shoppers in like a chair waiting to get vaccinated, and this lady, we had walked in, beautiful sunshine. This lady comes around the corner and she's talking to somebody and she says, "I got to get home and get the clothes off the line. That weather looks awful." And
You like came in from outside. You're like, it's blue sky and sunshine.
yeah, I was like, this lady must be joking. Like they must have some sort of inside joke going on. And then all of a sudden I look forward and I can just see like the top area of a window. And I was like, is there a blind in front of that? What is that? And it was just like, it was so dark out. And then sideways rain, sideways trees. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, everyone was sitting sideways. It was wild. And then like 10, 15 minutes or like 20 minutes and it was over.
Yeah, by the time we were done getting vaccinated, we walked back outside as if nothing had happened, back into some sunshine, blue sky, no clouds. What?
Yeah, I was going to get a car wash, but then that little sideways rainstorm happened, so I guess saved a couple bucks.
There you go.
In this economy.
Shawn, I found out we're in a slowly or quickly shrinking club.
Okay, interesting. I don't know how to feel about this.
It's not a bad club. It's called the COVID Super Dodgers Club.
Oh, heck yeah. I like this club.
So it's just like people who have survived the pandemic 2.5 years on and still have somehow managed to dodge actually catching COVID.
Yeah, allegedly, we'll say. Maybe we're one of the lucky ones that just never had any symptoms.
Maybe
And we just never tested for it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Which I always think about. I'm always just like, how have I not caught it when like every individual around me has?
Especially like our office, like in June. Oh my goodness. The entire place was gone. It was like me and you and one other person left in the entire building. It was like, oh, this person's down. Oh, them too.
Yeah, we've gone through like 1 or 2 office waves and still it's just like, hey, avoided it the whole time kind of thing. So I've always been curious about it. Like, am I one of the asymptomatic ones that just literally never felt anything, or have I just been blessed and highly favored just to literally never catch it?
I'm going to go with blessed and highly favored. That's what I'm holding on to.
Blessed and highly favored.
Super Dodgers Club. Please don't shrink me out of it. Some may say my hobbies are a little old-fashioned.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I like to do puzzles. It's all right. I'm a proud puzzler. Mm-hmm. My husband bought me a puzzle for my birthday about 2 weeks ago that was called a Killer Bee Jumble. Now, you might think it was like 1,000 pieces and a bunch of bee pictures, but no, it's like made of plastic. There's about 10 pieces and it's like a mind teaser. You have to like put all the pieces underneath, over, and try and get them back into the nice square box that it came in perfectly.
Oh, okay. Only 10 pieces?
Yeah, but it's one of those like, it's a very, very difficult puzzle. And the annoying thing is it came put together in this really nice box that only fits it put together.
Oh, it teases you a little bit. It comes put together and be like, look, it's put together right now. You can do it.
Yeah, it also teases you in the fact that you can't put the freaking thing away until you do the puzzle because it won't fit back in the box.
That's right. You're forced to keep it out until you can solve it.
So it's just sitting on the couch with me every night. I sit down and try and put this puzzle away. And every night I fail, and then it waits for me again the next day, and I'm just sitting there. My husband's watching TV, and it's to the soundtrack of my plastic clicking of trying to put these pieces together.
Is he regretting his purchase? Did he know it would take this long?
Absolutely, yes. And I've tried really hard. Like, this is the first time I've complained out loud about it, so hopefully he's not listening. But I don't know how much longer I can bite my tongue at home. It might go to the thrift store in a Ziploc bag.
I was going to say, do you still have the receipt for that bad boy?
It was a birthday gift. I don't know. You didn't give me a gift receipt. We've got Deanna on the line, and she is on the hunt for a wonderful couple who helped her out the other day on the highway. Deanna, can you tell us the story?
Yeah, Daryl and Tim stopped on the side of the road to fix my spare, get the spare on, and it was nice because Daryl was a heavy-duty mechanic in Fort Mac, and he had all his tools with him. So he was able to get me back on the road in like no time.
And whereabouts did this happen?
This was just 10 minutes before Blue River.
I've never even heard of Blue River.
In the Jasper Park.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you were really far from home.
Yeah, I was coming from Grand Prairie over to Kamloops here.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell me what it was like when the tire blew. It looks so scary, the photo you sent us. This was my first time buying a little travel trailer, so a lot of the ride was just me getting used to, pulling something. So actually when it popped, like it kind of gave me a big yank back. And then when I looked in the mirror and I saw the little bits of black going down the road, I knew exactly what happened.
And then so you have a key that you want to give back, I guess, that you found of some sort, and you believe it to be Daryl and Kim's?
Well, I don't honestly know. I just after they left, I found a key, and then I was thinking, oh, I hope it's not this guy. He was bringing a car down from Fort McMurray, and it was like, oh, dear.
Yeah. And so what can you tell us about Daryl and Kim? We need to try and find them and get a hold of them and see if it's this key. Are they older, like 30s, 40s? What would you put them at?
Mid-30s or so. Daryl had a big black truck, and he was, hauling a car down from Fort McMurray. They were on their way to Maple Ridge, BC. That's where they were from. And other than that, not too much.
Well, that's great. I think that's a good start, and I'm sure the Facebook and Fort McMurray mixed detectives will get on it, and we'll hopefully be able to connect you and see if that's their key.
I think the universe is telling me, Steph, just to leave social media, get off of it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your hints?
Okay, so last week it was the whole Facebook Messenger thing. I'm very anal about just having a notification on my phone. Okay. You're
anal about anybody having a notification on their phone. Like you clear all of our mixed notifications for us. We never have to have any long list of them. You're like clearing. I've taken care of this. It's like, thanks. Nobody had a problem with it but you. So appreciate you clearing that for your own mental health.
Yeah. And so that was like last week. And then just like Instagram, I've hated for a while. It's just like trying to be something it's not. It's like, stop it. Just be pictures. The odd video here and there. You don't have to be TikTok, okay?
Yeah. Okay? It's been well over a year that you've hated Instagram. Okay.
Yeah. But my old trusty oh, by the way, my Facebook Messenger toggle notification is back. I got rid of it for about 7 hours and then it came back.
The phantom notification that there is no new message, yet it still continues to say there is one.
That's right. It came back, and then so that's frustrating. And then Twitter did the exact same thing. Usually Twitter was all reliable for me. It was just straight up information on my sports teams. That's all I want. I just want constant updates on what's happening with my sports teams. And then I got a random notification. Now I have 3 accounts on my Twitter. I have my own personal, the Mix Radio, and also the news account. So there's a notification that popped up, and sometimes it'll just be like a random one over in news. So I'll go over there, go to the notifications, refresh, nothing. Fine. Radio, Mix Radio, refresh, nothing. Fine. Go back to mine. I'm like, oh, maybe it was just like the Wi-Fi was being weird. So I flick off my Wi-Fi. I just go on my data now.
Wow.
And I refresh.
Committed.
Nothing. And I'm just like, oh, don't. I was like, Twitter, if you betray me like this, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do.
Going to swear off social media.
I'm going to get off. It's just video games, outside, and Netflix.
I'm glad you had it outside because I was like, Shawn, it's freaking summer. You better get outside.
Rotation of those 3. I can't just like phone, gone.
Gas prices have been absolutely crazy this summer. It seems like we may have turned a corner. Some gas stations are 11 cents cheaper than others in town right now.
And if you drive like 2 hours, it's like 25 cents cheaper.
Right? Wandering River is way cheaper than it is in Fort Mac right now.
We're investigating that one. We'll hop back on that later.
Yeah. But I want to know, have you changed your plans at all this summer because of the gas prices?
Nothing currently, but maybe in the future, potentially. What about you?
Oh, man. I have taken a tent instead of my camper.
Ooh.
Because it's cheaper to just put everything in the car than it is to like tow a parachute behind you.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. It's like you wait all summer to use, or all winter to use your camper, and then it's like, it's probably just better not to. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's really disheartening.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad. It does happen. Also, my husband drives a truck in the summer and then drives like a little all-wheel drive car in the winter, just so that to save on gas, and we only need a truck in the summer towing kayaks and stuff. And he actually put his car back on the road because the insurance to pay for it was cheaper than it was to continuously fill up this gas tank that we didn't need all the time. Yeah,
a couple guzzlers on your lot there.
I know. Ask me how I feel about it.
Yeah, I just have like a future wedding coming up that it's just like the finances and the holidays. It's all like kind of weighing on it. Like, is it feasible to go, kind of thing. So that's the only thing that's kind of wait and watch right now for me.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, we're wondering, have you changed your summer plans because of gas prices? Let us know. 780-791-1037.
Over the weekend, my girlfriend and I attended a sporting event down in Edmonton, and this sporting event had a limited edition item that like the first, I don't know how many they had, let's say first like 500 people got one. It was a baseball game, and it was this hard plastic kind of hollow bat that you could pour a drink into and then drink out of, and you got to keep it.
Fancy.
And so I think there was a good turnout to this game, maybe around 2,000 or so. So my girlfriend and I, we went a little bit early. We got to snag one of these limited edition items. And after the game, a lot of people who didn't get the item were asking people when they were leaving the stadium if they could buy it off of them.
Oh, wow. It was that cool.
Yeah. And so my girlfriend and I got approached by this one guy. His name was Shawn. Or Scene, I should say. He spelled his name S-E-A-N type of person, okay?
Okay.
And by this time, I don't know how to say it. My girlfriend and I were in one, okay? We had a good time at the baseball game.
You filled up your baseball bat a few times.
More than once.
Okay.
And this Scene approaches us, and he is like, hey, can I buy your bat off of you? I didn't get one. And so we're like, yeah, we can do some negotiations. And now first, he's wearing this Toronto Blue Jays, like, authentic jersey. It's probably around $150, $200. My girlfriend starts the negotiation first. She's like, I'll take that jersey off your back for this bat.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's like, not a chance. This is an awesome jersey. I was like, okay, he's a sly one. He's not just going to fall for anything. I was like, all right, I'll hit you with a different negotiation. He's like, okay. I was like, you have to legally change your name from Scene to Shawn, and then we'll exchange some contact info. And once you send me the papers, I'll send you the bat.
Oh, my goodness. And how did he feel about this?
He considered it.
Really?
Yeah, he really wanted the bat, and he's still going to be Shawn, just proper.
Yeah, I wonder if like he's just had a lifetime of being like, no, it's S-E-A-N. So like perhaps he's already been considering changing his name, and it would just be a bonus to get a bat in the mail.
Yeah, so we exchanged info, so we'll see if I get a fax.
You're kidding. You actually exchanged info? Oh my God.
I might have to part with my bat, which would be devastating, but one less Scene in the world is all for the better for everyone.
Worth it.
Trivia Tuesday.
So it was recently in the news, Steph, that Britney Spears might be collaborating with Elton John for Tiny Dancer, potentially.
Yes.
Do you remember when was the last time Britney Spears put out music? What year we'll go with?
Oh my goodness. Okay, Britney Spears put out music 2015.
2015. No.
No, was it like 2007?
No, it was 2016. You were actually 1 year off.
Oh, okay.
It was really close. She released the album Glory, and it was released in August of 2016. Let me bring up the track list here, because I can't even remember what was on the album Glory.
Yeah, I've heard of this like Phantom album, but because it really didn't go anywhere as far as charts, it's not really memorable, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything on here. I think the song Make Me was like the top one. Ever heard Make Me by Britney Spears?
I have not.
Well, hopefully this collab is better with Elton John.
Hopefully this trivia question is easier. Joey is the name of a baby what?
Joey is the name of a baby?
Yeah. Like a certain kind of baby. A certain kind of baby animal.
Oh, I was like, from Friends? Joey from Friends? Joey is a baby kangaroo.
Hey, okay. That is right. Look at your surprised face.
Woo! Knew it all along.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.